At DOherty, we are a family, doing everything we can to make ourselves and each other happy. And, boys and girls, how we feel is real. We want to be happy and focused when we go to work or school, but there are always those moments where it's difficult to stay focused or difficult to be happy. These tough feelings are part of who we are, and it's okay to have them. Because you're a member of the DOherty family, we want to help everyone work through these tough times in a positive way so that everyone can get back to their happy place and back to amazing learning experiences. And one way we can help you do that is through our Take a Break program. You can take a break in the classroom if you're having a hard time staying focused. Watch in this example how the student recognizes that she's having a hard time staying focused. It's at this moment here where she realizes that she needs to take a break. Notice how the student takes it upon herself to get a take a break card and go to the take a break station in the classroom where there's some materials that she can work with. In this second situation, we'll show you how there are other times when you may not realize that you need a break, but the teacher does. Notice how Johnny's talking out of turn and the teacher points everyone to the social contract.
I just want to give you a friendly reminder from right here. I love
And even though the teacher provided a reminder to the whole class to help Johnny by pointing to the social contract, notice how Johnny continues to talk and the teacher gives him another friendly reminder by going close to him.
Your dog? Awesome. Who thinks they can spell the word dog?
And because Johnny continues to talk out of turn, at this point, the teacher offers a take a break. This break is meant to help you. Johnny does a great job taking the break, and the rest of the class is able to focus. In this third situation, we'll look at what happens when Johnny does not take the break that is offered by the teacher in the classroom. At this point, he needs to take a break out of the classroom.
Hey, Johnny, can you please go take a break in?
Why? I'm not doing anything. I'm just sitting here.
You know what? I'm just trying to help you out. I really need you now to go take a break out.
Because the teacher wants to help Johnny and continue teaching class, she will ask another student to get a fellow teacher to help Johnny take his break.
What's after D? Very good.
Since Veronica was asked to get Mr. Johnson, she'll politely go into his room and ask him to come over and help a student take a break.
Right. Mr. Johnson.
Hi, Veronica.
Hi. Miss Spooney's next door for Johnny. Can you come grab him?
Absolutely. Hey, boys and girls, do me a favor. Yesterday we focused on that word of the day. I want you to turn and talk to your neighbor like we always do if Mr. Johnson ever has to step out. Turn and talk to your neighbor about what we focused on yesterday, and I'll be right back.
In this situation, Mr. Johnson asks his class to do something productive while he gets Johnny. The class is going to do an awesome job until Mr. Johnson returns.
Something else that you might love that we can put on our next sentence.
Johnny does a great job listening to Mr. Johnson because Mr. Johnson is just trying to help Johnny get refocused. And no other action is needed besides Johnny going into another room to take a break. Johnny goes to the take a break area in Mr. Johnson's room to cool off.
You know what? I'm going to give you guys all a point for being respectful. Thank you very much.
After a little while, Mr. Johnson will check in with Johnny, and he'll work through a reflection process to make sure that Johnny's ready to go back to class. Watch how Mr. Johnson works with Johnny to help figure out what happened and what Johnny needs to do to be successful.
Susie, can you just make sure that you grab that handout right over there? Perfect, okay. Hey, what happened when you were in the classroom today?
Mrs. Boone said I was talking.
Okay. And Johnny, if I could just show you some pictures here, bud. How were you feeling when this happened? Were you happy when you were talking? Joyful? Were you silly? Were you sad? Were you angry? Which one do you think you felt like?
It was probably a little bit silly.
Okay. And what were you looking for? Like, were you trying to get attention from a friend? Were you trying to get attention from the teacher? Do Did you want to get a break from having to do the work?
I just
or-
wanted Veronica and June to talk to them.
Okay, so you wanted attention from your friends. Okay, gotcha. Hey, and I'm wondering, it seems like you're really calm right now. Are you ready to go back to class?
Yeah.
Awesome. Johnny, thank you so much. I really appreciate how respectful you are. Anytime you want to come hang out with me, okay? All right.
Now that Johnny's had the help that he needed to get refocused, he'll go back to class, he'll be welcomed back to class, and he'll be able to get back to work. So, whether you choose to take a break in the class on your own to get refocused, or if a teacher asks you to take a break in the class, or even if a teacher asks you to take a break out of the class, remember, boys and girls, at DOherty we are a family and we do everything we can to make ourselves and each other happy, and that is the goal of the Take a Break program. It gives us a strategy to live by the social contracts that we created and we agreed to live upon so that we all can be happy, stay focused, and learn to the best of our ability. And remember, if someone hasn't told you already today, Mr. Long loves you.